Hey everybody, I am out and about today and we are going to ask people what they think about this week's trending topics. So we're going to talk about everything from Caitlyn Jenner to gun violence awareness.
I'm a little conflicted, to be honest.
Oh, I thought it was beautiful. Bruce Jenner was on the magazine as a woman. I thought it was gorgeous.
I thought it was very interesting. I think he's a lot hotter than his ex-wife, so. No.
My beliefs don't necessarily go along with the transition, but I'm not in his shoes, her shoes, so I can't necessarily say. I mean, I hope the best.
I still consider him like kind of a guy in the legends sports because he was the greatest athlete of all time, but he'll just have to make a legacy as a girl now, I guess.
He says she can do whatever he says she wants to do. It doesn't affect my life.
Yeah.
Other than the social media that's annoying on Facebook.
I don't like
to stop.
I don't like that he's getting the Courage Award at the ESPYs, though. I think there's a lot of people out there that should be more deserving of that than him.
He went through that such turmoil throughout his whole life.
He must have
mental torment
gone
like
through
that.
years and
I'm
years of
happy for
hell.
him.
I basically just decided that it's none of my business. It's his choice, and I'm just going to pray for him that he's happy.
I think it'll take us a while because, you know, we admired Bruce all those years as the athlete he
Right.
was, but I think once we start seeing him dressed like that and presenting himself so elegantly and glamorously, it'll be easy to transition over.
I see her as a her, but I still say him.
Like, everyone should be respectful, although I don't agree with necessarily you should change your gender, but I would, if I were to meet Caitlyn, I would address her as that because that's what she wants to be addressed as. So out of respect, just because I don't necessarily agree, I'm always going to be respectful.
Kids that show where they keep having babies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Due to the fact, like, severity of what he did, I think they should cancel it.
I think that wouldn't be fair to basically permanently judge and or punish somebody for something they did 10 years ago.
And although they are, Christians and they were raised a certain way, seem to have a very perfect lifestyle, even with a big family, that things do happen.
They took care of it themselves as a family, and it's not our right to judge them again and really re-victimize all of the girls that were put through that by talking about it again and making a big deal about it again.
My son is 15. He would never do that.
It's not normal. So do you think TLC should cancel their show?
Yes.
It's not the whole family's fault. It's pretty much just like his fault. So just ban him from the show.
If anything, talk about how that's kind of affected their lives. Like, there's a show about a dad becoming a mom, and the whole thing of this whole Bruce Jenner thing. So I think that's perfect timing for a show like that.
Or they could use it to like bring up like abuse, like awareness.
I did not see that.
No.
Hashtag wear orange. Did you see anything like that?
I didn't see it.
Maybe sometimes, in some cases, I don't know that it would really raise awareness.
People always are going to think what they're going to think, so it's kind of up to you to make up your own mind. The color can't change your mind.
I think in some instances, like pink for breast cancer.
Lupus is like the purple.
Yeah.
So I think it can get there.
I thought they were right on. Like, you should have guns wherever you want because it's America.
I agree and disagree on some things. I don't think it's really necessary to have a gun every place, but I do agree that people should be able to carry as long as they have a license.
I understand where he's coming from, but I personally feel that there should be stronger laws against guns. They're not all used for bad and that you should protect yourself. But I also feel like that it's kind of a one-sided issue, somewhat racially, because when it comes to other situations, had the guns not been there, then it's the opposite argument. So people that have lost, family members or their children's lives in these gun shootings, had there been more protections or precautions to go through, they would still be here. Just because you're of age doesn't mean that you're capable of having a gun.
I think when you try to ban get the guns anyway, regardless of the laws.
Well, what he's saying is that the schools don't have guns. He's saying that gun violence is happening because the places that it's happening don't have guns. Movie theaters need to have guns, schools need to have guns. I don't think so.
It's about being responsible with it. It's not about the place. It's more about if you're responsible to carry it and are you responsible to do. I mean, like,
there should be more regulations on how you get a gun.
Right.
It's like nowadays it's way too easy.
Do you think it'd be a better idea for there to be more social media awareness of the right way to use a gun, how to be respectful instead of anti-gun completely?
Yeah. I don't think guns should really be, banned.
Yeah.
I mean, should people be walking around with RPGs? I don't think so. I don't think that's necessary, but
right.
To a certain extent.